Welcome back, everybody. It is no secret the summers in D.C. are hot and humid, and if you're planning to make road trips a central part of your summer travel plans, we got just the thing for you. Our travel expert, Troy Petenbrink, has some great beat the heat destinations for you to consider. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Maureen.
Well, you always bring the heat with all of these cool places to go to, so why don't you start us off with our first destination?
Well, our first destination is to head up north to the Finger Lakes area. You know, your higher elevation, a lot cooler than Washington, D.C. You also have a lot of activities that you can do outside. There's just there's over 100 different wineries that you can visit, beautiful parks. My recommendation would be pick one of the small towns like Watkins Glen. Beautiful little scenic area. Spend some time there and explore. Maybe go over to the Corning Museum of Art, the glass. Wonderful thing there. You can actually do some glass blowing, see some major exhibits there. And also there's the International Speedways up there in Watkins Glen. So you can actually see some NASCAR racing.
What's the travel time there by car?
You can get there in about 5.5, 6 hours, depending on how much you hit the gas.
All right. My threshold for driving is about 3 hours, and after that I'm like, I don't know. But 5 hours, not bad. Okay, I can get with that. All right, so much closer in to D.C. is stop number 2, and that is?
Yeah, much closer in. You get up to Gettysburg in under 2 hours. Great area, especially if you're a history buff. But also, for me personally, it is one of the best places for hard apple cider. Pennsylvania is the 4th largest apple grower in the United States. So it's a great area.
Yeah.
Now, maybe a little too early to pick apples, but there's also right now, it's perfect time to pick peaches, wild cherries. So you can go up and do great stuff there.
Right, and because it's a little closer in, I know that could be a great destination for the family on an easy weekend. Okay, and we've got one more spot for us.
Well, also closer in, about 2 hours away, is to head over to Luray, Page County, the Shenandoah Valley area, and then the Shenandoah National Park. Again, much cooler. You also have Luray Caverns. And, you know, the one thing about the caverns is they are 54 degrees, 24/7, 365 days a year. So it's a great way to spend the day there.
Oh, you know,
they have an event.
I never realized it's the same temperature all year round?
All year round, doesn't change, doesn't fluctuate, which is why the caverns are actually open all year round. So that's something that people don't realize as well. That is a year-round destination, and they have an event coming up called Discovery Day. That's going to be on August 14th.
Okay.
Where sections of the caverns will actually be lit by candlelight. So that's really cool.
Oh, that'll be pretty. So Troy,
there's also some good places to stay out there. Jellystone Park, Muscatine Resort. All have great water parks. That's also a great family activity.
Oh, that is a great activity. So as you're traveling around, are you finding that things are just back open again? It's business as usual as it was before. Is that what you're seeing all over?
Well, I think we need to realize that there is that labor shortage. So even though a lot of places are open in terms of their COVID restrictions and such, some places are still staffing up. So I would recommend that folks please be patient with folks and realize that service may not quite be back to 100%. But definitely these places are trying their best to give you the best experience they can. Okay,
we have 10 seconds, but I want to know, if you're going to do international travel, where would you go right now?
Well, right now, international travel is a little tough, but there are new flights actually from Greece to Greece, right from Dallas. I would definitely be checking those out.
Greece, all right. I've got wanderlust right now. Troy Petenbrink, as always, you always bring the heat with these wonderful destinations. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time as well.
My pleasure, Maureen. Have a great weekend.
You too.